Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I've been MIA for quite a while, but please forgive me. My kids have all had the flu. One is still not doing well, and they all decided to get it one at a time. So it's been quite chaotic in my house with all these sick kids, but we're getting there. It's been quite a journey, but we're getting there. And thank God I did not get it. Touch wood. Thank God for that. You guys, thank you so much for your patience, and I also want to say thank you to all those new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate you guys' support. And as I say, if it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Ronelle. I'm your typical stay-at-home mom, raising 5 kids. Well, at the moment there's only 4 left at home. And before you leave, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload. And let's get into this video. So I know that you must have seen it going around on YouTube, this whole topic about drama channels receiving PR. And you know what, at the end of the day, I'm not even going to give my input, because my input on this or my opinion about it doesn't matter. Nobody's opinion matters, because at the end of the day, it's all up to the companies to give whoever they want to give PR to. So PR is just like a key way for companies to promote their products, you know. So if they find it fit to probably give the drama channels, so be it. So we're going to be discussing that today. But before we get into the video, let's talk about Glitter Forever 17. That has everybody in an uproar, and which she just does not give 2 hoots that she sells her PR on Poshmark and Macquarie, I think. And she's just having a ball with this, all this promotion she's getting and how she's been put out there. So she's quite happy with it. And I did hear from somebody's video that they made is that she's having a tough time, and she feels that this is the way that she can make money. Unfortunately, you know, you're not allowed to sell PR, but I suppose she feels she's in a tough situation, and that's the only way she can make money. But I don't see why you can't just go get yourself a job and make money that way. But you know what, who am I to judge? So let's get into this whole PR saga. So there's a big uproar on Twitter, Instagram, and apparently Peter Monn made a video about this, talking about, do drama channels deserve PR, or should drama channels be getting PR? So I did watch Peter Monn's video, and in my opinion, to each their own, you know. If Peter Monn feels like he's going to stop receiving PR because he doesn't feel like he's in a place where he can't be unbiased, so he opted not to receive PR at all, and we should respect that. But you can't, or should I say he can't, speak for everybody else. And we're going to get into this because he said he found this on the beauty guru chatter on Reddit. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but... And then he went through the list and he spoke about what people are saying, but didn't discuss the drama channels. If it makes a difference to anybody, you know what? Like I said before, our thoughts and our opinions don't matter. At the end of the day, it's the companies that are giving out this PR to decide who they want to give it to. And if they want to give it to drama channels, so be it. You know, there's nothing you can do. You can have all the opinions you want to have, but it's not going to make a difference. You know, I just want to say, for me personally, I did used to watch, and I'm talking about at least a good year now, Rich Lux, Nick Snider, and Dustin Dailey, which I absolutely used to be entertained by their channels. Let me start with Rich Lux. Rich Lux, I completely stopped watching his channel for the mere fact was that, okay, I saw his bias, and you know what, it's his channel, he can do what he wants to do. But what put the nail in the coffin for me was when he kept going after Manny MUA and Laura Lee, which at the end of the day, it was getting so old. It was definitely getting to a point of bullying. And I myself had to insert myself because there was something that he did say in one of his videos which really touched a nerve for me as a mother. And I'm talking about, he mentioned and something to the effect of he's glad that Laura Lee and Jacqueline Hill do not have kids because they're not about anybody else but themselves. I found and I took offense to that, because no matter who decides they don't want to ever have children and then decide that or find out that one day they're pregnant and they have this child, your maternal instincts kick in, you know. I don't care, you can be the most selfish person in the world, but once you give birth to the baby, it's like nothing else matters. Or you just don't have a heart if you don't feel that way. That's just my opinion. Then we get to Nick Snider. Nick Snider, I started getting off his channel when he moved to Houston, Texas. For the mere fact was that I couldn't stand watching him do videos with Rich Lux. It just wasn't my cup of tea anymore. When I did used to watch him before he left to go to Texas, I enjoyed his content 100%. And even in between now when he was in Houston, when he did his voiceovers, I enjoyed his videos. But when he did it with Rich Lux, it just wasn't for me. And then we get into Dustin Dailey. And Dustin Dailey actually gave me a bad taste in my mouth when he went to Nick Snider's party December in Houston. And when they had that whole episode, the Mean Girls episode, and Dustin just sat there, you know, and it was like he had no voice. And that just like, it made me sad, and it also made me like think, you're a grown man. You have a mind of your own. You have a mouth. So, you know what, have something to say. Don't just be in the background echoing. But that's what it was for me. I'm not throwing any shade, but I'm just saying, that was my choice. That's what I chose to do. That's what put me off those channels. But one thing I do want to say, if you want to watch a good and unbiased and entertaining and fact drama channel, follow Spolsesh. She is absolutely phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, she tells it like it is. She does her research. She gives you every fact you need. And she just has such a good spirit, you know, somebody that you can trust. Let's put it that way. So then the weekend went by and tea time came up on my feed. And obviously it was about this whole drama channel PR. But what got to me, you guys, is the fact that they keep picking on Dustin and Nick Snider, which to me, like, same thing what Rich Lux did to Manny MUA. It's getting old. It is getting so old, and it's getting to a point where y'all are being bullies. Y'all are being so malicious. It's actually stomach turning. That's how I feel. This all started on Sunday, where I saw on my Twitter, Dustin Dailey had put up a little clip of them talking about him and his makeup skills and putting a filter, inserting a filter in their video. But let's watch this and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
Others that like we didn't mention because, you know, we didn't think about it. But there's others. There's a lot of others.
Mm-hmm, sure. And that's about where the greatness ends, okay? Because, you know, there were a caribou of drama channels who just got pissed at Peter because they don't possess the range. They don't. So, I mean, Mocha, where would we start? Where could we start with this travesty of justice.
I mean, we can definitely start with the people who don't wear makeup at all.
Okay.
That don't know anything about makeup.
I can think of a couple.
I mean, so can I.
So, where are we starting? Where are we
I mean,
starting?
we'll start with, like, Dustin Dailey.
Dustin Dailey.
He had a lot to say.
A lot. Like, very vocal.
And you don't wear makeup. I mean, you
tried.
You've been practicing, apparently. Or so you say, but, like, yikes.
Yikes, sis.
Keep on practicing, though,
Off
sweetie.
camera. Practice
Yeah.
off camera, because your on camera
Practicing makes perfect.
Yes. You know what? You just, sis, you keep practicing what it is that you do. I don't know, the name of it. There's a name for
I
it.
call it smearing. He smears on the eyeshadow on the lipstick.
And then we can move on to the infamous, the illustrious Nick Snider.
I mean, at least Dustin tried to do a look. He tried. Like, Nick, he doesn't. Or if he does and he doesn't post it, and it's just like, why are you guys getting PR? Like, are you giving it away? You're displaying it? Like, I don't understand. Like, they definitely shouldn't get PR, in my opinion.
Okay, you guys, clear as day, you can see that these two have something against Dustin Dailey. They came after him and Nick, and as Nikki says, there's a caribou of them, but why not mention anybody else? Why only mention Dustin and Nick? It's like you have a vendetta against them. It actually shows in your face and in your spirit and in your demeanor how you just dislike these two guys, which is very, very sad, because I've never seen such, and this is the way it's coming off to me. Your spirit shows your strong dislike for them. You'll insert the picture of Dustin, okay? And I'm sure Dustin actually put that picture up wherever and was trying to show people that, you know what, I'm trying, I'm trying to work my skills on how to apply eye makeup. And then you took that and you ran with it and put it in your own little narrative, which is just not right. You're clearly mocking him. You know what? I always look at it, this is what I teach my kids. Try and fail, then fail to try. Me, myself, I don't know a damn thing. I'm still learning makeup. And it makes everybody else, well, me personally, I wouldn't want to now come on. I did it once and I was like, oh, what backlash am I going to get? And you went and you put this guy on blast. That is not nice. Whatever you have against him, put it aside, I just feel so bad for him. I really do. It's like you're coming after him so hard. It's like, wow. I truly feel bad for him, but at the end of the day, he's a grown man. He can, fend for himself. But for me, it's just you're bullying. That's all it is. For me, as a person that's watching and as a viewer, that is bullying. As you said, there's a caribou of them. You're named Petty Page. You're named all the people Juvia's place that obviously you'll dislike. You're named actually that you felt that actually deserved it. But at the end of the day, like I say, this is what companies choose to do. They don't put out a memo or a vote to say, oh, who do you all think should get these products? No, they do it to their own discretion. They'll see how much traction all those platforms get, Dustin's platform or Nick's platform. But we'll get into that later. And another thing is that you picked on Dustin and said, why does he deserve it? He doesn't do makeup looks. He doesn't wear makeup. As far as I know from watching previous videos of Dustin, he did explain that he collects palettes. He does makeup behind the scenes. I'm not going to go and look at Dustin for makeup reviews, knowing that he doesn't do makeup, which he expressed he doesn't. But one thing I can tell you, Dustin does a hell of a lot of giveaways. Just the other day, he did a giveaway with Juvia's Place. And he lets you know. He's not an expert at it. He's not good at it, but he lets you know. But you all came in hard on him. And then you'll put him on blast. That's not nice. As far as I know, and which I've seen on his channel, Nick does a lot of skincare reviews. He'll show you or he'll tell you. And he also does a lot of giveaways with cosmetics. He really does. I'm not coming to the defense. I'm just saying of what I've seen on his channel. Okay.
So, where the other channels messed up is coming for you. They messed up with coming for you. Because what people don't realize is their biases are so systematic and so deep that they don't, like, you could have come for the black guy all day long. No one gives a shit about black guys.
I personally have no answers for, and what Dustin did was wrong. Dustin actually owes Mocha an apology. That's the way I see it. But it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can apologize for what you all did to him, but putting him on blast for the eye makeup that he was trying. He was trying to let people, I'm assuming, I don't think he'd make himself look like an idiot on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I think he was trying to show people that he's trying to perfect this whole makeup thing, you know? So at least give him a break. So don't come and say that they messed up by coming after Mocha. Nobody came after Mocha. Dustin just came after Mocha because you don't, Nikki, you don't wear makeup. So obviously he couldn't come for you. And this whole situation with come for the black guy, there was no way in hell you were going to let that slide. If he had come and spoken about the black guy, it would have been World War III. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I can lay everything on that, Nikki. Because everything is all about you. You know, you want to come across as the hero to Mocha. Why did they have to come? Mocha's good. Mocha's gorgeous. I think you're the issue. And I say that because I've watched those videos. I actually enjoyed those videos from the beginning. But then when it started getting a bit too bullish, I stopped. Because that was my choice. You look to Mocha for a lot of validation. When you say things that are shady or controversial, you look at Mocha a lot for validation. That's what comes across to me. That's just my opinion. That's all I'm saying. So by you saying, oh, you should have come for the black man, 100%, 1000% guarantee it would have been a whole different story. I can promise you that.
Sorry, I have to say it, but sometimes the white gays can be a little racist. And the drama community is full of white gays, which not all of them, but a lot of them are. White gays, I'm sorry to just fill everybody in, anti-women. Yeah. Or, they don't appreciate women the way they deserve to be appreciated.
So you guys, so which white gays is he talking about? That are racist and that don't treat women well. Why are you putting that out there, Nikki? Why? Don't you think that's racist? You're a gay man yourself, but you're outing other gay men. Isn't that wrong, or is it just me? Please, you guys, put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know. Is this just me, or is he valid? I can't see how he's valid. That is so wrong on so many levels. Who are you talking about, Nikki? Who are you outing? Why would you say something like that? And that's not even the end of it. Because he goes ahead, and I'm going to play for you. He goes ahead and he insults the people that have actually tried and commented back to Dustin. And all they told Dustin was, don't sing to their level, in my words. You know, and which is true. Nobody should sing to your level, Nikki. And I'm not even going to include Mocha in this. Yes, Mocha throws some shade, but not as bad as you. Your shade comes across as hateful, as malicious, absolutely ugly. It is ugly, which makes you look ugly. That's just me. So let's get into this next part.
And then, so, like, Dustin apparently, like, retweeted our tweet. And then, like, said something. I don't remember what it was. And then there were all these, like, dick suckers underneath the tweet. And I was just like, why y'all lying to him? Like, I get it. He has, I don't know how many subs he has. I presume it's a lot. But it's just like, so y'all gonna sit there and lie to him and boost his head up and actually, like, make him think that, like, I am done. I am done. You know, sometimes you gotta be cruel to be kind.
Okay. They didn't watch Dustin's video, okay, on when he commented about what drama channels should be, which dramas should and why they should and why they shouldn't receive PR. So they went and they watched another YouTube channel, which, what's her name? I can't even remember, but she reads cards, and they say everything she says comes true. So they said that, okay, let me just play it.
He was saying that, like, the sign of, like, a PR, I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Is, like, it's like validation. Like, he has arrived, pretty much.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like he was so offended with that. It was like, oh, you're trying to take that away from me?
Dustin, you should just, like, wake up every day and look in the mirror and, like, know that you have value and worth, and
yes.
If you don't feel that way, you should do something that would make you feel that way. So, like, I don't know what your, like, deepest insecurities are, but, like, work on them. And
subscribers and PR
is,
and, like,
not gonna make
likes, like, that doesn't validate you.
It's not going to make you feel whole as a person. It's not. It's not.
Now let's hear Dustin's side of it. Let's hear if it's really what they think.
That was the part of the video where I want to address some stuff that's been going on with drama channels and PR. There's a lot of people that say that drama channels should receive PR, and then there's a few people literally in the bubble on Twitter that say that drama channels should not receive PR because they feel like we're being bought or whatever. Okay, first of all, if I don't wear makeup out publicly and I just play with it in private, I don't understand the notion that people are saying that we are being bought with makeup, because if I don't wear makeup daily and I don't put a lot of time into makeup daily, it's not like something that I put on every single day. How I could be bought with that, like, I don't understand that rationalization. And the whole reason I'm discussing this is there was another content creator that decided that he wanted to make like a fourth video about this entire situation and virtue signal and say, oh, well, I'm not going to get this PR because it makes me biased and I can't stay honest to myself and honest to my viewers if somebody is sending me PR, because I feel like I can't talk about these people. Literally, I don't understand why that's your issue, but that is your issue and your issue alone. That is not something that I suffer from. If somebody messes up, even if they sent me makeup, I will call it out. Like, that makes no sense to me. Now, this was talked about under the guise of this whole Reddit post, because this has been an issue for a couple months now, because everybody likes to say that myself, as well as like Rich Luggs and Nick Snider and all these people are on Jeffree Star's PR and that we're on his payroll. Literally, like, I don't understand what I could do to make you guys understand that PR is just that. If I don't receive it in PR, I'm still gonna buy it. And even the things that I get in PR, if I like them, I will do a giveaway of them, because you guys remember I did a Lunar Beauty giveaway and I gave away 3 palettes of manis. I didn't see anybody complaining then. I gave away a conspiracy palette as well as mini controversy palettes. I didn't see anybody complaining then, except for maybe like one person saying that, oh, I shouldn't buy it and I shouldn't get it in PR because I'm an influencer and I should leave room for people that want it. Like, I literally paid my own money for it, and most of the things that I get in PR, if I like, I will buy them and give them away. I do a lot of giveaways here on this channel, and I even tried to do a giveaway for the Bloodlust palette. But this whole thing about bias and PR, it really kind of gets on my nerves, because I'm not trying to harp on the situation, and I'm not trying to boast either, but drama channels, we get traction, we get views, we get people to look at our content, and if we have an issue with a product that launches and we have a PR kit, it's very easy for us to look at it because we get it first. People weren't complaining when Patrick Starr had his Jaclyn Hill lipsticks and he was talking about how there was mold and stuff in there, and I'm not saying there's mold in there, girl, but they were a mess, and he pointed it out. So I mean, it's very much in the same vein with me in that aspect. If I get a product first and I'm able to get my hands on it and there's an issue, so I could possibly make a video and save you guys like trouble and drama with makeup products that are launching. So I think that it's a good thing that drama channels get PR. And I feel like it's completely asinine that I have to come on here and address this, because there's another person out there virtue signaling, pretty much saying, oh, well, I would be biased if I got PR, so everybody else is. And this person can say that they weren't trying to be shady, but this has been said across 3 different videos. This has been said in numerous different tweets. This person even sat there with the fan that was sent to him in Norvina ABH PR and flips it every single day. So I don't understand the issue why now everybody is up in arms about PR, because at the end of the day, drama channels are influencers, regardless if anybody wants to believe it or not. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to use my influence to influence anyone unless it's in a situation that could benefit someone. You get what I'm saying? I'm not here to like sell you a whole bunch of stuff or shove products down your throat. If I get a product in PR and I mention it, it's because I like it. I can't even believe that this went as far as to another drama channel having to remove themselves from PR because they wanted to say that they're not biased. Like, PR does not equal biasness. It just does not. It's not a payoff. It's not anything but marketing for a brand that sends that stuff to
Okay, you guys had it. I didn't hear anything about the numbers or the subscribers or the likes or the dislikes. To me, it sounded like Dustin was genuinely frustrated, because it always seems to be coming up. Everybody seems to be coming for him, which I can understand, you know. But again, you guys, at the end of the day, I say it's not up to anybody else, nobody else but those companies. Look, Ashley Carr even went and she tried to take a name off the PR list. And what did Jeffree tweet? Rejected. He was not going to take off the PR list. So at the end of the day, it's not your opinion. It's not my opinion. It's nobody's opinion matters. But it's up to the companies themselves who they want to send it out to. It is what it is. So you know what? Suck it up. That's all you got to do is suck it up. And he was literally just so aggravated at the fact that all this was going on Twitter, was going on Instagram. People were coming after him. It's like, just keep it moving. That's all you got to do is keep it moving. And let's move on to Nick Snider. Okay. You guys, we all know that Nick Snider, at the beginning of the year, end of last year, he had a hard time. He's a recovering drug addict, and he nearly loses his life. So, him and Nick were back and forth. And what Nick Snider did to Nikki was very wrong. Was receiving all these tweets from somebody else and putting it out there. And there is no justification for that. So at the end of the day, to be the bigger person, all Nick got to do is apologize. But I wouldn't suggest he apologizes because Nikki is an ugly person. Very ugly person. The way he talks about Nick Snider, the way he presents him is just unacceptable, you know. And this agitates me because of the mere fact these people are fragile, okay? Dustin Dailey, I believe he suffers from anxiety and depression, you know. And then Nick is recovering. He's in recovery. So why would you always keep bringing that up? And then you always mention in your videos, you'll always mention, oh, don't go after these people. I want to play you something. And I want you all to listen to this.
And then another thing, his fucking fans only page was attached to the video that he was trying to call out it's tea time for. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you're not making that much money. Look, you're living in a fucking lavish ass fucking house in fucking Texas, bro. A fucking penthouse. And you're telling me you're not making enough money on fucking YouTube videos? Obviously, the money you're making is going somewhere. Where's your money going, bro? For every video. Where's your money going? Oh, I forgot. He's on drugs.
This is the harassment Nick Snider has to deal with. I'm not saying he's a perfect person. I'm not saying that he is, yes, he can be a dick at times. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. You want to support him, support him. If you don't want to support him, don't support him. We all have choices. But for people to be this filthy, to have such filthy hearts that you can wish somebody dead, and you actually want to drive these people to do this to themselves. What kind of people are you all? Tea time. You say that you will go to the ends for your subscribers, and look what your subscribers are doing. Going after these people. Huh? And where they're getting it from. You're not setting a good example. They're getting it from you. And I want you to pay attention to this post that I'm going to put up. This is absolutely disgusting. And I can tell you for a fact one thing. I've watched Nick for a very, very long time. I've never, ever, ever seen Nick get this much hatred. Except for now when he's had beef with you guys. I digress. I truly digress. Because at the end of the day, these are my final thoughts. The reason I started this YouTube channel, for me personally, my kids go through bullying at school, or used to, on a daily basis. Until I took my African backside and I went and I showed them who's in control. Because as far as I'm concerned, bullying is unacceptable. I don't care if you were 2-year-old. I don't care if you were 40-year-old. It's unacceptable. And the saddest part about this is that we're dealing with grown-ass men that are carrying on like this. You will put somebody else on a pedestal to bring another person down. What kind of person are you to be so malicious, to be so vindictive, to be so ugly to another person? If you don't like a person, don't associate with them. But you will, as you said, there's a caribou of other drama channels, but you'll insist on bringing these two up. Why them two? Don't you have anybody else? Or do you all feel that they're the easy targets. What example are you all setting? Don't you think we already live in a negative world, an ugly world, huh? And you all are just contributing to that. My statement at end of every one of my videos is be kind. Try it. Try it. I promise you'll feel so good within yourself. You'll even be able to sleep better at night. Because this cannot go on any longer. Leave these people alone. This is the place they are. You're not going to take it away from them. You can't take it away from them. You just got to let it go. Let it go. That's all I'm saying. It's just let it go. It's absolutely disgusting. And I say that in all my videos. And I think this is my second video I made about tea time. Because they're actually getting from bad to worse. And I'm not saying they. Because Mocha is she's chill. She is absolutely adorable. I love her. But Nikki seems to be the one with the heavy heart. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is, please stop. Stop. This is out of your control. It's out of your control. You're not going to run them off their platforms. You're not going to stop their PR from coming. They are going to continue to succeed because they do good work. You guys, I think that's about it from me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it if you can. And don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload. And thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I appreciate you so much. And don't forget, just be kind to one another. It actually doesn't take a damn thing just to be kind. Oh, and before I leave, if anybody, you want to get rid of your PR, please feel free to send it my way. I do care packages for our military that's overseas, and I'm sure they would love stuff like that, especially the woman. So if you can do that, I totally appreciate it. Contact me in my Instagram and my Twitter's down below. But if not, it's fine. I still continue sending my care packages, which they absolutely love, and I love doing it. So thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye now.